If you're a creative person trying to run an online business, whether it's a shop, an affiliate marketing blog, a creator's business, then it's really important to stay updated with news, trends, and things that are changing. Things like the fact that Meta has updated their AI policies. Redbubble launched a new product with horrible quality and actually reduced the quality of one of their existing products. Payhip, the shop builder, will now have a marketplace. TikTok is trying to make the most amount of money that they can before a potential US ban on their platform. Etsy is making headlines again in a bad way, overshadowing the fact that they now have wedding registration options on their platform. Printful added some cool new products for pets and a video to their channel with me in Greece. The EU is going to monitor AI a little bit better from now on. Pinterest is teaming up with Shopify in order to help small creators. Hostinger added an affiliate Amazon plugin to their website builder. All that plus some community announcements and news in this monthly new tradition of creative news for June 2024. But before we get started, I just have to get one thing out of the way. For those of you who somehow watch this video and still don't know this, which is, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mero and I teach creative people how to make money online. And now we are talking about major things that have changed throughout the last few weeks, throughout the last month, that can affect people with a creative business. Starting with the fact that Meta is updating their policies about AI. Now, for those of you who are on YouTube, you might have already noticed that about a few months ago, you had to start declaring if the video you made includes anything relating to AI, a statement that this video was using AI. And I know that a lot of people were bummed out about it. They don't know what it means for being monetized. They don't know what it means for the reach of their content, with a lot more platforms pushing more and more human content. And now all of this has arrived into Meta. So yesterday, I got an email from Meta. We're getting ready to expand our AI at Meta experience to your region. AI at Meta is our collection of generative AI features and experiences like Meta AI and AI creative tools. That is not actually the biggest change that they're talking about. The biggest change that they're talking about is now when you want to post to Instagram or Facebook or Threads, I'm not on Threads, so I don't know, you actually have to mark that something was made with AI. Label as made with AI. This is the screenshot on how it looks over on Instagram. And when it comes to how it looks over on Facebook, it looks a little bit like that. So everything you want to post on Facebook, for me, the AI label is off and you have to turn it on. And if you click on learn more, why do we have to label this with AI? It's because labeling AI-generated content you share can help establish transparency and trust on Facebook, and in some cases, it's required. Content may be labeled automatically when it contains AI indicators. I've been telling you guys for such a long time, platforms know if this was made by AI or not. Or you can label AI-generated content when you share it on Facebook. Now, what does it mean AI-made content? Is it just a photo? So let's read again from their help center when the Made with AI label is required. Meta requires you to label content you share that has photorealistic videos or realistic sounding audio that has been digitally generated or altered, including with AI. That means for all of the buzz about NVIDIA AI and their amazing launcher, I was going to make a video about that before I got into my break. You actually now have to specify if a video was in any way, shape, or form made with AI. This means that this kind of content was created or modified with a digital creation or AI tool. You must label it before you share it. Meta does not require you to label images that have been created or altered with AI. We're talking video content. These images will still receive a label if our system detects that they were AI generated or if they were altered using AI. So they don't require you to label it with AI, but they're going to label it after that for you. Note there may be penalties if you do not label content as required, and we all know the penalties of social media platforms. They're not nice. Here are some examples of digitally created content that requires a label. We have a video that appears realistic of a group of people walking around the outdoors market, an audio file of two people talking, a song created using AI-generated vocals, and I'm still not sure what it means when it comes to what happens if the entire caption of your post was made by ChatGPT. So as much as we like to use AI tools, it looks like the world is progressing with AI while going backwards with AI at the same time, because we've had this flood of people creating content using AI, not knowing exactly what they're talking about, not changing the content at all. And then Google doesn't like it, so your website's SEO tanks. And it looks like we're heading in the same direction with Meta. Moving on to Redbubble, launching their Tri-Blend t-shirts a few months ago. And I was on Redbubble. I kind of wanted to try the Tri-Blend t-shirt. I know a lot of viewers of this channel are on Redbubble, and I thought to myself, this is a great opportunity for me to purchase from one of my favorite illustrators, Elina Salo, or Elina Anna. She's a member of our community, and she does really cool illustrations by hand and then scans them and uploads them. And I just love her kawaii pencil sketch style. So I ordered this Tri-Blend t-shirt from Elina Salo's store. For me, it kind of looks like a cloud vomiting rainbow, which I thought was funny, and I kind of like this style, so I ordered that one. But I also wanted to test out their baseball t-shirts, the one with the half a sleeve or 3/4 of a sleeve. So I ordered this one that says "Go Away" with a sheep on it. And the results were Elina, I love you. I love every single design that you make, but Redbubble does not do your designs justice. I ordered the Tri-Blend t-shirt, and I think the fabric is nice. The quality is quite good, but the print is horrible. The printing is some kind of vinyl add-on, I guess. It's one of those things that they print on. I mean, the printing technology has evolved so much in the past few years. It feels like Redbubble is just stuck in like 2019 at this point. I really don't know if I can show this on the camera, other than the fact that the colors here came out nice, not exactly what I was expecting, but nice. But the entire thing is just like this plasticky feeling, and it's not good. When it comes to the baseball t-shirt, my God, this is horrible. The printing of this, I don't know how to even show this correctly with a camera, but I got this t-shirt and I'm like, did someone put it in the washing machine like 25 times on the wrong settings before sending it to me? Because the quality of the printing is truly horrible. So the new Tri-Blend t-shirts are actually really cool as a t-shirt if you order them as a blank one, but generally speaking, Redbubble has reduced the quality of their printing, while every other company is making better prints every single day. What can you do? And again, Elena, if you're watching this, I love all your designs. I'm probably going to reorder them on TeePublic, where they actually print better, even though, again, it's owned by the same company. Go figure. Moving on to Payhip, the shop builder that allows you to have your own shop for free, now announcing that they will have a marketplace. And I've seen this buzzing through our Facebook community. I actually wanted to talk about it, but I kind of wanted to investigate it first. There are still a lot of things that we don't know about the marketplace, but let me run you through the things that we do know about Payhip starting a marketplace. I'm going to start, for those of you who don't know, with a quick 1-2 sentences about Payhip. Payhip is an online shop builder that allows you to sell digital products, physical products that you yourself have, and things like memberships and classes. I actually have been using Payhip for more than 3 years now, even though I know how to build websites with Shopify or with WordPress, and I have been using this for content for this website on matetribe.com. You have the option to use a Payhip subdomain or your own domain without extra charge, obviously not including the fact that you have to buy your domain outside of Payhip. I buy mine from Hostinger and integrate it with Payhip. And I love Payhip. I've had many videos on this channel about Payhip. I will leave some of them below for those of you who are interested in selling digital downloads. No, they're still not connected into any kind of print-on-demand company. I'm bugging them about this, don't worry. But now they're starting a marketplace. And this is, I feel like, the thing that people have been fighting or struggling with when it comes to, do I want to sell on a marketplace like Creative Market, Creative Fabrica, Etsy, especially the digital downloads part, or do I want to sell on my own shop where I don't have an audience? So Payhip has a marketplace, but it doesn't seem like a marketplace in the way that Etsy has a marketplace, to have a shop on the marketplace, because the marketplace is basically going to operate on your own stores. So basically, the way for you to participate in this marketplace is to go into your own shop, to go into your products and edit them while clicking on the categories and tags tab that is there and selecting a category for this product to be able to participate in the marketplace. Now, I've already started doing this with a few of my products. There are still in review. So the products that you submit are products from your own store. You don't upload to the marketplace directly. You upload to your own store and then you submit them for the marketplace for a review. Now, once this is done, once you have the product on your own shop and you submit it to the marketplace pricing is going to be the same, but you will pay 5% transaction fee on top of any PayPal or Stripe fees, which is the normal fee that Payhip charges. Payhip has different structures for their payment, so you can pay them a little bit more a month and get less transaction fees. But it looks like when it comes to the marketplace pricing, it's going to be 5% transaction fee from whatever you sell from their marketplace. Marketplace eligibility. So you can't just decide one day that you want to join the marketplace. What you need to do is first you need to have a shop on Payhip, a shop hosted by Payhip, a shop using Payhip technology, and then you need to have made at least $10 already in existing sales and to have a team on their side review your store and of course review your individual items. I'm currently in touch with Payhip to try and see what exactly this means, and of course when I will have news I will make a full video just about that. But if you are currently selling on Payhip, I really recommend going into your products and going into each product, editing it with the categories and tags, and listing it to the marketplace. Moving on to TikTok and an article that I found on TechCrunch. For those of you who don't read TechCrunch, I really recommend reading TechCrunch. It's a really, really good blog to stay updated when it comes to AI, marketing, crypto, security, startups, anything online related. So there is a potential USA ban over the platform of TikTok, but counterintuitive to that, TikTok expands its premium ad slots despite potential US ban. In an effort to capture more ad dollars, I mean, think about it, they're gonna be removed potentially from the US market, so they might as well make money before. In an effort to capture more ad dollars despite the looming US ban, TikTok is introducing new advertising products and opportunities that will allow marketers to better control what sort of content their ads appear against. So what they're basically doing in this article, that I will leave a link to that one down below, is that they're trying to tell advertisers, pay us a little bit more money and we will better control what kind of content is shared when we display your ads, what content appears when we display your ads. I find the whole topic fascinating. I was thinking to make a full video about my opinions about TikTok, why I do not personally use TikTok. Please let me know in the comment section down below if that is interesting to you. And again, the full article about that will be linked down below. Moving on to Etsy making literal news on the CNBC YouTube channel, with almost 1 million views to this video in the last little less than 2 weeks, talking about the changes that Etsy has gone through from its beginning till today, mentioning a lot of things that happened in the last few years with artists protesting against Etsy, Etsy bans, Etsy updating their fees and everything. And the thing that I find fascinating is that Etsy, for the very first time for an online marketplace, has launched something insane, and it wasn't even mentioned here. Now, I don't follow CNBC at all, and I'm not really looking into news outlets to check information about Etsy. So the reason that I know about this video is because apparently in one of the segments of this video, they were showing thumbnails of different YouTubers talking about what happened with Etsy, and I was on one of them. So technically, I was on CNBC. Thank you for the viewers who sent it to me. That was really, really adorable. But back to the topic, a full article bashing pretty much Etsy. It was a really nice watch. I'm going to leave a link to that one down below. But also there was like literally no mention to the fact that Etsy is going to now have wedding registrations for their marketplace. You can register for your wedding gifts on Etsy. I mean, how brilliant is that? I think that the whole thing about registering for gifts is not really something that I know from my culture, but if I have to look at it from what I remember seeing in TV shows and in movies and from friends, it's usually things like home appliances. So what are you going to register on Etsy for your wedding? Like a resin table? I mean, that's a really nice expensive gift. Or maybe clothes or bags. Is someone going to register some print-on-demand stuff? I don't know, but Etsy is the first marketplace to do something like this, to open a wedding registration on their platform. And after they do that, here comes this article or this news segment by CNBC completely bashing them, and I am just having fun. Etsy has changed so much in the past few years, and not for the better, which I think makes a lot of more people happy to see something like the Payhip marketplace, which will include things like digital product and actual handmade physical products, again, with no current integrations to print on demand. Moving on to AI in the EU, and for those of you who don't know, the European Union, because apparently all of Europe is standing strong together with their AI office. This is news from the 29th of May, 2024. Today, the Commission has unveiled the AI Office. Established within the Commission, the AI Office aims to enable the future development, deployment, and use of AI in a way that fosters societal and economic benefits and innovation while mitigating risks. So far, so vague. The office will play a key role in the implementation of the AI Act, especially in relation to general purpose AI models. It will also work to foster research and innovation in trustworthy AI and position the EU as a leader in international discussion. The AI Office is composed of regulation and compliance units, the unit of AI safety, excellence in AI and robotics, AI for societal good unit, AI innovation and policy, but mostly, if I'm looking at this very confusing words article, the office will ensure the coherent implementation of the AI Act. We are talking, again, the world is fighting AI. The world is trying to find a balance between using AI and monitoring or policing AI. It will do so by supporting the government's bodies in member states. The AI office will also directly enforce the rules of general purpose AI models in cooperation with AI developers, the scientific community, and other stakeholders. The AI office will coordinate the drawing up of state-of-art codes of practice, conduct testing and evaluation of general purpose AI models, request information, as well as apply sanctions when necessary. Again, a link to that down below. I know that a lot of you are in here for the creative news, not exactly for, the technical stuff. So I will leave links down below to the article on TechCrunch and to the actual AI European Act AI office from the European Commission website. Moving on to Printful, but before we do that, I would like to kindly ask you that if you like this video or found this kind of content, news segment thing useful, please hit the like button down below, because every time you do that, believe it or not, it really does help my channel, and subscribe to my channel for more news about print on demand, digital downloads, marketplaces, marketing, and useful tutorials in all these fields. Moving back to our news with Printful that added a few more pet products. And when I say pet products, I mean their dog collars and dog leashes. So you can have a dog collar product, you can have a dog leash product, or you can have a product that embodies both of them in the same order, probably as a set, which is really cool. But that's not the biggest news I have for you from Printful. The biggest news I have from you is the fact that I spent a part of my break in Greece filming for Printful. I went to the Repper app, my favorite pattern app, created a bunch of patterns that I want to be using for summer products, and then use them on an all-over t-shirt dress, on a tote bag, and on a towel, and then ordered them from Printful, took them with me to Greece, and did a full review on it. The process of how I used Repper, designed these items, and of course, me taking them to Greece is now in a video on the Printful YouTube channel, link to that down below. And I do have to say at this moment to Raul and Ania, my Printful connections, this has been a blast and so much fun to work with, and I'm super psyched with the fact that they added this Greek little music at the end. You have to watch the video to get it. In any case, thank you Printful for this cool collaboration, and I'm telling you guys, spoiler alert, there is going to be another collaboration with Printful in the next few months of me on their channel, showing off other products in a style dear to my heart. Moving on to Pinterest teaming up with Shopify, and again, TechCrunch, people, read TechCrunch. Pinterest expands its creative fund to allow founders. Pinterest announced today, when is today? Today is the 29th of May. Pinterest announced today that it's evolving its Creator Inclusion Fund to now be called the Pinterest Inclusion Fund. I like how they just changed the name and it's an announcement, but Pinterest teamed up with Shopify's Build Black and Native program to allow small business owners from or who serve underrepresented backgrounds to now apply for the Creator Inclusion Fund. Previously, only traditional content creators applied. This is a new iteration of the fund, which sees Pinterest slowly moving away from traditional creators and focusing more on creative entrepreneurs. I feel like a lot of these platforms are trying to get back the social aspect of them, showing, hey, we are a social platform. We want to look into the small guy or the little guy. But what is the fund? What is this creator fund? It's essentially a 6-week accelerator program that coaches these founders on using Pinterest to expand their brands and their businesses. The new iteration of the program launched today in the US, 29th of May, and Canada, and it plans to expand into other countries soon, including Brazil, India, France, and Argentina. The small businesses selected for the program will have access to educational and financial resources, including the ability to connect Shopify accounts to Pinterest and training sessions provided by Shopify. So it's an official team up between Pinterest and Shopify in this one. Pinterest will also offer mentorship, paid subscriptions, and a bunch of other cool stuff. Again, I'm leaving information about the Creator Inclusion Fund, or the Pinterest Inclusion Fund as it's now called, down below in the description. But it feels like things are trying to change, or things are changing in this space. Almost last before we get to community news, we have some news from Hostinger with their Hostinger Builder. For those of you who don't know, Hostinger is my personal favorite platform to purchase a domain and host it somewhere online on Hostinger servers. And I've been using it for, I think, I don't even know how many years I've been using Hostinger. It is my favorite hosting service, and the one that hasn't failed me yet. And they have their own website builder. Now, as opposed to WordPress, where you can build WordPress websites on pretty much every hosting company, because WordPress is open source, when we're talking about things like Shopify or Wix, you can only have their technology hosted on their platform. I think it was last year that Hostinger launched their website builder that only operates on Hostinger. You can still have a WordPress website on Hostinger, but you can also use their own builder, which is actually kind of easy. I mean, I did a few tutorials about how to create things with Hostinger. I will leave links to those down below. A portfolio website, a links page, a blog, and all that. It's pretty easy. And the thing is, or the problem is, that WordPress now integrates with so many different things, and it has so many different plugins. So does Shopify, so does Wix. Help me God. I really do not like Wix. But now you can actually have an Amazon affiliate website or a plugin much easier with Hostinger Builder. I will leave a link down below to the announcement with the full tutorial. They walk you through how this plugin actually works in their system, and I think that if you're affiliating Amazon, you can definitely use this to your advantage. Or if you were planning on affiliating Amazon in your blog, maybe it's good to look into this and decide to blog with Hostinger Website Builder as opposed to other blogging options. If you do decide to get your domain and hosting from Hostinger, I would like to remind you that on top of any sale that Hostinger will have at the moment, you can get an extra 10% off with coupon code MAY and the link in the description. Also, the Repper app that I was using for the Printful video, you can also get a 25% discount for that with coupon code and link and details down in this video's description. Moving on to local news, and by local, I mean our community. So first of all, in case you haven't noticed, I am back from my break. I was supposed to be back a lot faster than this, but I was taking my time. I feel like I did 20% of the things that I wanted to do when it comes to my break, but I'm kind of happy with this. I think in the past month and a half, I was socializing a lot more, whether it's socializing with people, just like having fun, or socializing for specific reasons, like doing music together, which is why my voice is horrible, because I've just been using it too much. I've really been looking forward to coming back, and it was actually pretty nice that the Printful video actually came up before I came back. It was actually pretty cool to see myself on YouTube without being on this channel. For those of you who don't know, the break started with a video that I did about 3 years selling digital files on Payhip. And it led to a lot of conclusions, and those conclusions for me were not just about the shop, but also about the channel and about other projects that I had. And then I made a video in the beginning of May about needing to reset my business. And it's actually sort of a guide on how you can reset your business as well. So I've been working on that. I still have a lot more things to implement, but I definitely worked a lot on my Payhip store, whether it's to change the collections and the categories, remove some of the items, change prices for some of the items, and create multiple layouts for blogs that I will have there. I've had people constantly DMing me in the past few weeks that my website is broken because they enter a blog post and there is nothing there. And that's because I haven't written it yet. I'm working on it, but the shop is working and operational, and actually includes this I mean, not specifically this, but the kawaii sushi pieces that I am currently wearing on this very, very cool, dope, super hot, physically hot. It's really hot in here. This super cool hoodie. So this kawaii sushi is available on the shop, and I'm uploading more and more things to the shop, like bee clip art. I did a few cat clip art. I did another animal bundle, and I'm working on more and more of these cool clip arts, including more Procreate resources on the shop. Now, I usually start every month by doing my goals video, and this is going to change. And not because I don't want to do my goals, but because I want to do something a bit different with this channel. I am seriously thinking to start every single month with a news video, whether it's going to be this kind of video that I did now with multiple announcements, or if it's going to be something specific that happened, for example, when Payhip will launch their marketplace. And my personal goals are going to be shifted into Patreon and the free newsletter. If you're not a member of the free newsletter yet, there is a link to that one down below. Basically, every time I write a post, you get it as a newsletter, and I think it's every few days or once a week. It's going to be something weekly from now on, and again, free to join. When it comes to Patreon, despite being on a break, I uploaded the exclusive content video for Patreon for the month of May, which was how to get traffic to your blog, sort of covering all the options that you have with that, and that was for all paid members. We have two tiers on Patreon, $3 and $7. $3 get exclusive content, $7 tier members get the exclusive content plus a free bundle every month. And this month it was a creativity Procreate 3-year dump bundle. I'm actually pretty happy with that one. It was a very mixed kind of bundle with a lot of inspiration and a lot of ideas. And for those of you who don't know, if you join right now to Patreon, you can basically see everything that was in the past. So if you join right now for the exclusive content tier, you can see all the videos that I made on Patreon, including tutorials on how to make a WordPress blog, fourth wall shop, and a lot of other tutorials. And if you join the $7 tier, you can pretty much download a lot of clip art and graphics that I have created for Patreon since August. Things are going to change here a lot. The video descriptions are going to change. I'm working on the Maytribe blog to create more, I think, sort of like this posts that explain how to approach a certain topic, like print on demand, how to approach it, and have a post that basically holds several videos or several resources in one. I'm really working on that, and things are going to change. The first thing that you're going to feel is going to change is me making less videos. Not less than May, because in May I made one, but I am thinking about doing one video per week, and of course one video per month for the Patreon community. I am thinking about bringing back shop reviews, and if you really want me to bring back shop reviews to the channel, well, I made a Google form where you can submit your stores. The Google form is actually a little bit different than everything else we had in the past. So you need to provide a link to the shop you want me to review, and then anything you want to say about the shop, maybe explain why you started it, what is your goal for it, how do you plan on marketing it, or if you're already marketing it. Share what is your biggest pain point or thing that you feel like you need critique on, because I feel like I really want to understand what kind of feedback you guys are looking for. And if you do decide to go for it and submit your shops, because you can submit more than one, I only kindly ask you to put one shop per form, so I can go over them separately and get a different look on them and not put all of your shops together in one form submission. You can submit as many times as you want. And if I'm going to see that people are submitting to this form in the next few days, I will go back to making shop review videos here on the channel. I am trying to also create more videos with business tips or with marketing tips. I'm kind of in the, I don't know, in a bounce between creating those kind of videos and creating design tutorials, and your input down below in the comments would be so much appreciated. If you like more to see design tutorials, if you like more to see business related tutorials, or if you like this kind of news segment thing or shop reviews, any comment would be highly appreciated. I am feeling kind of weird being back on YouTube. I feel like it's weird for me to say because I've been on YouTube for almost 3.5 years now. But it is feeling kind of weird, and I'm trying to imagine doing this on the live premiere and with all of you in it, and it fills me up with so much energy to overcome the fact that my voice is still messed up. So I hope that my return here was led correctly. I feel like I still don't know where to look. I have I have the camera and I have the things I'm reading and I have the lights on me and the microphone here. So I hope I did justice to this first out of many monthly news segments. But with that being said, and with this adorable hoodie that I'm going to wear all summer, even though it's hot in here, that was it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new. Have an amazing month of June. And as usual, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!